Hello everyone. I am Chief of Purity. Welcome to Purity News Alert Week 1. We have a lot of things to discuss today, so I'll be taking little of your time. If this gets enough traction, I'll likely make this a weekly thing. In Wednesday the 23rd of October, the Hive, one of the most largest bases in the server, was discovered. It didn't take long for those who didn't respect Nun's final resting place to flock over and desecrate the sacred land. Little is known about the extent of the griefing. The second Hive base was started in July 5th, after Monkey Island's departure from this world. It was originally started by Nuns, a now inactive admin for Purity. Several well-known old fags had made Hive to their home, including a mass of moderators and staff. The Hive fell into a period of inactivity after Nuns had left, ultimately leading to the leakage of the base's coordinates. Several theories have been strung about regarding who truly had found the base or leaked its location. One thing is for certain. It was a beautiful base and will be missed dearly. The fate of the original Hive members is unknown at the moment, though feel free to inform me if I'm retarded. In subtly more recent news, an insider had released the coordinates to Valhalla base in an act of vengeance upon its members, a faction known for housing Tip-Top and his final resting place. The extent of the griefing to Valhalla is far worse than that of the Hive, as its attackers, the Garden, had no intent in sparing the base, much unlike the visitors of the Hive. Valhalla base was started around September 20th. Utilizing members from the deceased faction of Chromium. The base was primarily built underground, only just recently beginning to expand above ground. One of the primary builders of the base was Firoligatros and Lollycraft, whose craftsmanship is present despite the heavy griefing the base had endured. The Garden managed to haul several beacons and relics from Valhalla's storage. One of the members of the griefed base by the name of Gaming Partridge had unintentionally outed himself, racking with a screenshot posted to the Purity Discord. Blood was spilled and cum was erupted from the staff team as a result of the raid. It was a day of bloodshed in Purity, as the cum-fueled members of Valhalla had managed to capture a screenshot unintentionally released by a now ex-member of the Garden. In a turn of events, Orban 2002 had unknowingly released a screenshot containing waypoints to the public channels of Purity Vanilla. It was swiftly deleted, however it was already too late, as an AI being run by Winterborn had already saved the image. Using the image, the members of Valhalla had managed to triangulate the location of Arden's base of operations, which they had begun to trek to. However, it was too little, too late, as the members had already logged out and repositioned accordingly, as an unknown tipster had forewarned them of an oncoming attack. Valhalla still managed to exact their revenge in the Builders group, managing to acquire several Shulkers and Lancecripple's head in the counterattack. Lancecripple was the only known Garden killed by the Valhalla in the raid, as the other members were offline or evacuated. That concludes all major news segments. If I missed any, I'm sorry for your loss. Now, for less drama-infested updates. First up, Ulthor, commonly referred to as Boot, who is quite infamous for being accusated and spawn-thugging, has been slain multiple times by a new player named Deepwoodgaloo. First, Chris-tailed in Purity's spawn, then Chris-tailed after a brief conflict at Hive 2's location. Topic. A new challenger arrives to Purity's spawn tags. Second, Nevafi has quit Purity, after several rumors were sent up regarding Hive 2's leak and the backlash from the community after her leakage of Valhalla's location. Little is known about her whereabouts. Rich continues to be an inactive fag. When will he be demoted? Finally, but not least, the staff team hinted at a potential return of the event's server from forever ago. The event is centered around a Halloween map to celebrate the time of the month. Stay tuned for more in the Discord. That'll conclude this week's Purity News Alert. If you'd like to see more, leave a like and let me know what's up. perhaps I'll actually narrate instead of using a dumb bot like I said. If this receives enough traction, it'll become a weekly thing. See you next week hopefully. I'll look into the person behind Chromium's mystery briefing.